Hello and welcome back everybody, I'm Barbarian and this is Crusader Kings 2 with the good old Norse Vikings encirclement, or rather, well, with the Muslims down here, with the Shia Muslims, now under the leadership of King Bragi after his father died bedridden and infirm. King Dyre the Stranger had an amazing life, and let's just talk about that for a second. We started out over here in Crusader, which is still in our hands, or rather again in our hands down there. I tried to hand it away earlier, but that didn't really work out. And we started from here. We immediately went down to get rid of the Abbasids. They have been banished only to the Levant, which we will ignore, by the way. I will not do anything about that. And we took everything here under King Dyre. He then became the Grand Master of the Assassins after he was the one to defeat his arch enemy, and he got crucified. Jesus, good old Caliph Yahya. Now, I'm still a bit mad at the fact that the Caliphdom of the Shia faith is right over here. It's a bit annoying. It's a bit terrible, but we shall live without it, and I think we will show the prowess of the Norse Shia Vikings down here in Serkland without the Shia Caliphate. We will show it in this very episode. Just watch me go. Now, what I will also do is I will actually hand all of this over. I know he is currently Norse, and I could convert him, but I could only do this once we are at peace. I'll be real with... Oh, I can't hand it out. Right. I remember that. That's a bit ridiculous, I will tell you. Can I hand it out to somebody else? I guess, you know what, I'm actually going to make you Shia and then I'm going to release you. I think that should be okay. And with that being done, we are currently in a war for this duchy here and it will be an easy victory. Anything else going on? We have the... Okay, that's not a problem, not at all. We could create some kingdoms and or duchies here, but I don't think we need to. I do believe that we keep the assassins that we spawned in as our father, which is tremendous. I'm not going to actually join the assassins with this character. I think we are fine and we're good to go the way it is. So let's just continue onwards. Everyone at court loves your dog, especially the children find much joy in playing with him. Wait a minute, what? Ah, interesting. And he loves them. Is that our father's dog, or is that our dog? See, I'm not entirely sure about that. Your vassal, Jarl Eskild of Samara, is concerned about his non-inheriting sons. He asks you to consider them when looking for new vassals. Ingemar Eskildsson. I could use more good men. I can't give out land to anyone who asks you. No, I'm actually sorry. I am sorry indeed, but I cannot do that, my dear friend. Maybe at some point in the future, but not right now. Let's just take this title here. I write to you with shocking news. Count Aliyev Ishtakre tried to have me assassinated to make sure I wouldn't discover his plot to kill Count Dyre of Mafasa. I see how it is. You know what? Expose him, and then we're not going to do anything about it. Everyone at court still loves my dog. Isn't that great? What a good dog. What a good boy. I've sat next to Freya. Oh, Freya, you want to convert me to the Germanic faith? Absolutely not. They were pagans and only have themselves to blame. Get out of here. What kind of character are we anyway? We are stressed, diligent, arbitrary, brave, humble, and trusting, as well as a homosexual. But we already have 4 children. How did that happen? 4 children already. Quite significant. I did notice, by the way, there should still be a genius courtier here who was married to my father. Shouldn't that be right? Is it you? No, you're my wife. I think it may... Nope, also my wife. You're just my courtier, but you're not a genius, so that's not it. I know my father had one genius wife that should be somewhere here, or maybe she already, like, married off, I guess, while I was not looking. Ah, there she is. 31 already, but you know what? I shall take you to my wife, as my wife, rather, and then we can continue onwards from there. Now, this war will be over in just a bit. We are... Ooh, I hate that, because that was land that I wanted. Wow. Because he's trying to revoke this, we will not get that land. But you know what? Our vassal in the future can take that, I'm certain. I don't think there should be that big a deal. What is this? Ah, I see. The horses. The horse lords are back. Annoying me yet again. Let's get rid of the enemy troops here. Because I have big goals in this episode. Now, in this episode, I have essentially a specific goal. I want to get very, very close to India, and we're having a good entrance here because the Pratihara dynasty has a bit of an issue. Rajputana has declared their independence, as well as some of these smaller ones over there, so the Pratihara dynasty is now under an incompetent 8-year-old, and I think even we should be able to beat that up, but we'll see about it when it comes to it. And be discouraged to join any factions? You know what? Sure. Why does he hate me so? Desires the Yaldom of Baghdad. Oh, I see. Don't even sweat it. Ooh, he's angry, but he is also incapable, so I'm not really... I don't mind. You know, do what you must. It's my take on this situation. He's dueling the commanders. Not very nice, but what can you do? Council is discontent. I think that is okay. We're gonna move our capital, maybe even in this episode, but I doubt it. So I'm not gonna invest any of the technology points here. Ooh, you converted this random man. Oh, that was a Jew. I couldn't convert him, I remember that, because he was a zealous man. And man, this is a terrible council, by the way, if you weren't aware yet. Which I'm sure you were. I'm just gonna mention it, though. Alright, dear lady, who should you marry? She's great, by the look of this. Brilliant strategist, but of course, since there is no incestuous relationships, we will not be able to marry her either way. So what's the big deal? Instead, none of these seem like good matches. And obviously, since we're Shia, there are no matrilineal marriages. I'm just going to keep you where you are. And you know what? Absolutely did not become brave. She became Unkoth instead. Now, this war's over. We're not going to get everything that we desired, but I think that is okay. You know, I can live with this at the end of the day, because our vassal should be in the position of just, you know, taking everything over right there. Beautiful. Now, with that being done, let's just take a look. Oh, so once the war's over, the assassins disappear. They just disappeared from here. How disappointing. But we have built a war chest, supposedly. See the realm prosper. That's pretty nice. But I don't think we want to go with that. Maybe become Paragon of Virtue. It's not that far away. It looks a bit further away than it actually is. Our troops, our retinue now finally has arrived down here. How are we doing in terms of retinue? Pretty good. We're a bit over the limit, and this is a garbage retinue, obviously, but, you know, it is what it is. I don't mind it too much. And the mercenaries that we have hired here are, of course, only the Tuareg company, so they practically cost us nothing. I will, however, re-raise them. I will re-raise them because I'm hoping that I can just, you know, let them recover a bit, maybe get more troops. I know they just lost some troops there, but oh, come on. Usually they would gain some. Anyway, here's the deal. I'm gonna have you convert. And you're not going to have a nice time down here, by the way. I'm already telling you, he's not going to have a great time. Because where he is essentially hell. He's just going to get sieged down and sieged down, but I will grant you independence. Have a good one. Goodbye. Grand Mayor Frederick of Königard is now on his own, and I don't think he's going to have a good time. You know, he has everybody around him. Pretty strong tribal, unreformed pagans up here. You got the Khazarians everywhere. The Khazars are just too powerful in this very playthrough. I'm afraid for him, but honestly, it's not that big for me, because, hey, not my loss, is it? Alright, I would like to destroy the enemy here. Who even are you? Is that just a host? It's just a host. Mughal's host. There you go. The initial phase, of course, was quite tough for us, but everything thereafter, fairly easy. Alright, here you go. I need the retinue united, because I immediately want to go to war against the Safarid Shahdam. They only have 1.26k troops and are at war. Oh, that's for Sistan. Wait a minute. No, Sistan. Okay, I want Kerman. I want to go to war for Kerman. Oh, that would be big. That would be big. But it would cost me so much piety, which I do not have, and I cannot declare any normal holy war. Excuse me. Is it because I'm not zealous? Maybe. I'm not actually certain what the exact requirements are there, but we are now in a very, very powerful situation. I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna ignore the Tulanids for the time being. They are racking up a decent amount of decadence every now and again. I think it is mostly because they have been losing some wars. So I'm just hoping that they're gonna maybe stagnate and essentially eventually fall during the Crusades. Yes, the Crusades. I said the C word. I think it may happen fairly soon because the Umayyads, as per usual, are uniting all of Hispania and might be pushing up north. And as soon as they take Toulouse, that immediately triggers the age of the Crusades. With the first one, of course, going for Jerusalem. Now, will that actually happen? See, I don't actually know about that. During the last few days, my wife has not been able to keep any drink or food down. Call the court physician, of course. What? He's not even worse off than before. Into the dungeon with him, please. You just hold one province. Yeah. So you know what? Go into the dungeon. You can stay there. And that should be fine. We're gonna try to convert some land though, because that is... Right now, we are barely Shia at all anywhere. Quite wild, actually. Can't push that through. I don't need the revocation of titles necessarily right now. We could work on these, but I'm not interested in changing the council laws. Now, I say this every playthrough when it comes up. I just feel very indifferent about it, because if we reduce the council's power too much, it's just like there's no challenge anymore. So what's the point of actually having, you know, what is this? Is this Conclave? I think it's Conclave, the DLC, right? What is the point in having that if it means that you're not going to have any of the council? Now, what we can do is we're going to commission a runestone, and I think we're going to let it talk of good old King Dyre. King Dyre was outstandingly powerful. Okay, no sickness so far in our home province. And I can't do a holy war by the looks of it. It has to be... I can only assume that it actually has to do with... yeah, he is Sunni. That it has to do with us not being zealous. Maybe we could go on a Hajj. We're not a commander. You know what? Let's just go to Mecca. Sure. Start to prepare yourself for going on a pilgrimage to Mecca. Soon you will humble yourself and travel in a group with others to fulfill one of the 5 pillars of Islam. You know, the funny thing is, if you ask me, I couldn't even tell you the other pillars of Islam. If I were to guess, I would assume prayer is one of them. So the Hajj, then prayer, probably Ramadan itself, right? And that's, I mean, that's 3. You know, that's a pretty good number. If you know the 5 pillars of Islam, then let me know in the comments, because I have no clue. Onwards to Mecca, of course. Let's go. It seems as if we have managed to get lost here in the desert. One of the humble servants seems as if he might know the right way. I'm king, I know the best way. Absolutely not. We are a very humble character. Listen to the servant. 100%. We are trusting now, which is not that excellent, but it could be way worse. As you stop for camp one evening, you notice that an old man in poor clothing has made camp at the same place. The man offers to tell you a hadith he has if you can spare it some bread. Absolutely. The old man starts telling you that Ka'b ibn Malik reported that the messenger of Allah, may Allah bless him and grant him peace, said, 2 hungry wolves loose among sheep do not cause as much damage as that caused to a man's deen by his greed for money and reputation. Oh, damn. In memory of Dyre, the runestone you commissioned has been finished and raised on the spot you chose for it. You examine the runes. The stone was raised by Bragi in memory of Dyre, his father, and nobody's son, apparently. He was a caring father and husband and lived a good life. Ever will stand this memorial. Alright, so far so good. That gives us a decent boost here in prestige and, of course, also in piety. As you arrive in Mecca, you start preparing for the evening's prayer when you discover that the water in the well is not entirely pure. That cannot be. I will remain humble, I think. That's fine. We don't need to, you know, I only need to shout it the first 3 times. The 9th day in Mecca, you perform the Wukuf at Mount Arafat, with the entire afternoon dedicated to contemplative vigil, praying and reciting the Holy Quran. Make me zealous, please? While journeying home, you're caught in the open desert by a terrible sandstorm. You're forced to seek shelter behind a small rock outcropping to shield yourself from the wind. Taking comfort in your faith after visiting Mecca, you spend the night in prayer. As dawn arrives, you feel almost invigorated, and I don't get... Oh man, all of these events that were positive for our faith, and yet we did not get zealous. Now that is a shame. That is a pretty big shame right there. We could change our focus to theology and hope that that actually will give us, you know, the zealous trait at some point. I think we're just going to try... Ooh, did that always give you health +1? I don't think it did. Well, how interesting. Alright, let's just try it, you know, what's the big deal? We can always try, of course. Now, we are at not enough piety to actually make that happen. How disappointing. Or can I just not holy war the Sunnis? Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, delete everything that I said until right now. You can't go to a holy war against people in your religious group. And the Sunni are, of course, in the Muslim group. Makes a lot of sense now that I think about it. Now, we could go for a holy war for Makran here, but yeah, I don't know. I think he is now too strong for us here. Again, with the Tuareg company who have recovered, we're going to be at a pretty good... You know what, actually? I'm going to recruit 2... Yeah, I'm going to recruit 2 of these, and then we should be good to go. You know what, I just want to take a look. How are you? Oh, already dying. Yeah, alright, okay. Oh, a tributary state. Wait a minute, that's actually going to be fine. Because then they will be fairly safe and should have a decent future ahead of them. I honestly feel like I'm gonna declare the war here. I mean, obviously Pratyahara is gonna win. They're gonna probably get some more troops thanks to us declaring the war. The big question is, will these kingdoms come to their aid? But you know what? This is our way in. Because if we are here, then it will be fairly easy to go ahead and claim some land over here. And that will already give us or bring us very, very close to the Indo-Norse, I think is the achievement. The legacy of the Indo-Norse. Yeah, that's the term. It will get us very close. If we just get Sindh and have our capital here, we will be literally good to go with that achievement and can then either, so I checked it out, there's another achievement to make all of Rajasthan, only Rajasthan, nothing else, none of these, to only make this Muslim completely, we can do that. But after that, we would just go up here to Mongolia, and I mean, that is practically already the goal of this series. We are in the mid to late game, if this works out. And I say that with a very big if. Oh, that's my... what? Who are you? So, you are... because I am married to Queen Ilkay. She's not even my first wife, Jesus. How insulting that must be. I could convert you. We could also become Jewish. But I don't think there's any benefit. Oh, actually, dude. We could totally... yeah, this is ridiculous. But we could totally turn around and create the Kingdom of Israel in this very playthrough. Am I going crazy? I gotta look that up, the actual requirements for that. But we could do the Muslim one here, right? And after we did the Muslim one, we could just turn around, become Jewish, create the Kingdom of David, and get all the benefits from there. I gotta check that out, if that achievement is something that we can go through with here. But right now, let's just declare the war here. And let's try our best, because that is all we can do at the end of the day. Ooh, they have 1,000 men. That is quite the sizable number. In Basra, what about you just assemble... actually, you know what? Basra is a really good location. Alright, I would like to raise you, and then I'm also going to go ahead and raise these, the Bedouin Company. Actually, those are garbage troops, dude. Can I get anybody else? Yes, give me more horses, absolutely. Give me more horses and just, you know, everything related to them. How many boats can we get? I don't think we can get enough boats. 40 boats will not be able... no, we would still have to walk, so this is fine. Everybody just gather up in Basra. What is the 13.3k? We're going to be fine, yeah. I now worry that the people of my realm lack just judgment, absolutely. Name Rafen, the good old Qadi. We've done that 100 times now. Nestorians. Ah, man. Hate that, I really do. Everybody just try to get there, I guess. We want to avoid him, but I think they're gonna... like, after this battle is over... usually they just walk to anybody that is adjacent to them, and there they are indeed. Yep, I hate that. I think I'm just gonna throw people at them. Most peculiar woman has arrived at your court. It is in only a month... what? In only a matter of months, she has made a name for herself as a most accomplished warrior. You've seen her defeat some of your best champions in the sparring ring. Maybe she could teach you, your other soldiers, a thing or two. Good reading ability right there. Lady Alva, I could use a woman of your talents. You know what? I'm not against that. Traditionally, the Norse people had, you know, people that were shield maidens that were serving in the army anyway, or in the raiding parties. There was not, of course, there was no, you know, normal understanding of what an army is, so saying it in that term is a bit off, but this should still be fine. Just research some tech, because we can use the tech points in a bit. Alright, there you go. We did get him. We did wipe him. Come on. Alright, we have a total of 9.8k troops. What are you doing? Oh, wow. Look at this stuff. They did get Sistan there. He only has 7.67k, and so far... oh, he did join in, but that's just Chandala. They're not very strong. I think we can actually try to get this done. Now, they might actually come for our capital, which they usually do. Yes. Call them in, boys. Call them in. But I'm just going to gather up over here. We're just going to gather the army, and then we're going to take a look at what we can do. And there they are. And that is just 5k. Jesus, that's nothing, dude. You're in a world of hurt if you think that is going to be enough to actually challenge us. Alright, let's just do it like this. There you go. Now they're coming back into our territory, which is perfectly fine. Oh, Queen Zainab, absolutely, you must be treated. How are you doing, Princess Inge? Oh, you know what, actually, why not stewardship? I can't marry off matrilineally anyway, like, we can never play as a lady here. And we got him. Maybe? When are you gonna be out? 20th? 19... we're gonna be too late, actually. Quite a bit too late. Yeah, this looks fine. I live my life as other men do, navigating its rocks and obstacles, doing my best to achieve success in my endeavors. Still, everything we do takes place in the light of Allah, and we must take care lest the influence of Iblis comes into our life. Absolutely, but you know what? Let's think about that a bit harder. No, I don't care. Don't mind. This is in the mountains, but we are so superior, we had to wipe them somewhere. And that is exactly why we're doing it. No, stop killing my sons, but also, let's just close the gates. Pull the court physician, close the gates. My half-sister is sick, help her in any way you can. Of course. How could I say no to that? Somebody's sieging Semnan, but I think you're just a host, or rather just a raider. We captured a random man. Wonderful. Absolutely beautiful. Now let's go down here to actually claim the first... Oh, actually, you know what? Let's just have you commit to this first. My half-sister, help her. Absolutely. There you go. Let's go get him. Oh, where are you going? To Kerman. Do I attack into the mountains again? I think I... Oh, that's actually 6k. That's quite significant here. I can catch some of them off guard, and I think that's what we shall do. Oh, they weren't going to the same direction. Of course they weren't. 9th of October. Alright, go down here. You gotta take some attrition there, sadly. Oof, the attrition really did hurt me there. Shiraz. Let's try to deal with these people. Oh, please, let me pause. Thank you. Need to assign new commanders. Now, the biggest question for me is how many of the enemies are coming in? Utpala is in now. Where the hell is Utpala? Oh, Utpala is up here. Alright, so that means nothing. Okay, the friends that came in on the side of the Pratyahara dynasty were not very significant. I feel very, very good about that. I think we may have an actual victory at our hands here. Wait, did I just see that you hate me? One's seat on the council. You know what? Sure. You shall have a seat, even if you hate me. You know, sometimes you just gotta give those seats out like cookies. Expose them, absolutely. Alright, we're gonna take enough attrition here to make me worry again, I think. Oh, Bocomalist, Jesus. That's a very specific heresy. There you go, we have taken the first one, which now means... Wait a minute. Why am I holding too many? Oh. Don't mean to hold this church, or rather this, not church. Bishop. Look at this, I can't. This is why I stumbled and said church. It's obviously a mosque. But like, look at this, it's just great. The damn graphics there. Oh, that is quite something. Alright, we are going to take the duchy, and after that we can then hopefully immediately move on to destroy this one, so that we enter the Kingdom of Sindh. And with the Kingdom of Sindh, we are so close to already getting one of the main achievements of the series. We've already gotten a number, a very high number, honestly a surprisingly high number of achievements in this run. But that is one of the main ones. The legacy of the Indo-Norse was something that I thought would only happen after maybe like 20 episodes or so, and yet here we are, maybe getting it already in the next one. Very, very happy about how quick this has been progressing. It's incredible, seriously. Absolutely incredible. How many troops do I have here? Yeah, we can take that easily. Absolutely, you should rest. You are pregnant and I have diarrhea. How are you doing here? Is that the sickness is gone, which means that I can close, open the gates again. And we do not have a court physician. Why we get one? I don't even think I need to do this. I could probably... Nope, he hates me. Not gonna take him. Let's get somebody that comes from external sources. I'd pay any good price for health. Absolutely. He also hates me, just for the record, but, you know, it is what it is. He keeps trying to plunder us over there. Don't think it's going to be very successful, but still. Please heal me. That did not do anything. You can be a warrior. Oh, he's smart. I like it. What is my education anyway? My education is scholarly theologian. Oh, Jesus, I missed that. Well, nope, I don't want to educate you. Just, you know, with a bit of hope that you're gonna turn out well. I'm gonna give you over to my half-sister, Prince Gudrun. Hopefully she's gonna make you into a zealous, ambitious little twat. We have the flu. Please heal me, though, is the thing. I actually feel better. Thank you. God bless you. Alright, this war is over. I can already tell you. Ah, god damn it. Is it, though? Is it truly over? No, 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 you don't want to go there. Alright, he does not want the river crossing penalty, does he? See, I'm thinking. Could I? I could! Oh, I just cheesed them so hard. Get cheesed. Oh, boy. You got cheesed. And I didn't get this title for some reason. I guess maybe because he's still a kid, dude. I'm not certain, but he got cheesed. He's out of his mind if he believes that he can be doing these things and not get cheesed the way he did. Oh, kiddo. Can't kill him, sadly. That's a bit of a shame there. So we did get this title directly. I have no interest in actually holding that, but I am fairly worried. Because we do now have a rather unruly... Why can't I excuse me? Why would you do this? So it's because of you. The Tuareg goddamn company, huh? Can't buy a favor, can I? Oh, you still hate me so much. You know what? I can actually do you a favor. I will do something that will make you like me. Because I did see this duchy right here. I'm going to create it. I'm going to hand it over to you. And then you're going to be like, wow, you just gave me a duchy, bro. It's so nice of you. And all of a sudden he's like, yo, I like this, man. Kjartan, let's take a look at this. Still against it? Maybe we'll change it after a month. We'll have to take a look at this. Gurit. Hello, in this cruel world. What we could do, of course, is do some raiding, but I don't really think we need the money right now. What I'm looking forward to, what I'm really, really looking forward to at this point, is actually going ahead and getting the piety for an invasion. I could even stage an invasion at the end of the day against this dude. If we get all of Sindh, we can literally get the achievement in this episode. I don't know why the Holy War didn't give me this title, by the way. I'm not quite certain. But I mean, you know, he is what he is. I'm not going to hold that against him. Once we're an emperor, we can also just go on and maybe give him a kingdom title or something. I'm going to keep the mercs around right now because I'm not actually losing money. It is a well-known fact that you have completed the Hajj and thus shown your submission and devotion to Allah. May He be glorified and exalted. Whatever else they may say about you, no one can take this away, absolutely. A new bird has arrived. I shall read the book. Thanks for asking. So, is the Tuareg company still real mad at me? Oh, I hate this, by the way. Why are you so mad at me? No particular reason. He just hates me. It's just like, you know what? You're a bit of a twat. Suggest fatwa. They are rather decadent, aren't they? I just want to give out that damn title. How are you feeling? Are you still malcontent? Nope, he's not malcontent. Can I please just hand this over? Yes, I now can. I would like to give you this one. There you go. Everybody still appears to be hating me. Scandalous counselor. See, I don't even know what that actually means. I hate that Yal Khalil is here and in the position that he is in, but as of right now, I mean, he's not trying to murder me, at least not as far as I know. You think we should go with the invasion ASAP? I mean, we could do it in the next episode. It's just like, it's gonna be really tough. It's gonna be really, really tough, I think. But also, getting Sindh immediately, dude, that would change how the world works. It seriously would. That would, I mean, it's just entirely crazy. Kid, what do we do with you? What do we do with this kid? Ban in the commoners, low caste, ruler is wrong caste. I think I'm gonna do an invasion. ASAP. Can't get any more here in the retinue department. Your hunting dog needs proper training if he's to perform well during hunts. Perhaps you should take a hand in this yourself. Yes, I will train him personally, absolutely. Why not? Sometimes you gotta train your dog. I no longer have the flu, thank you very much. Appreciate it a great deal. How many boats? Maybe enough. Maybe enough, actually. How much do I gain here? 1.96. Can I do anything that will give me more? Yeah, observe Ramadan, absolutely. Got him. Let the fast commence. And now we will just immediately declare the invasion of Sindh. The Muslims are coming, boys. And the Muslims are indeed coming. Let's hope that this goes well. Raise all of you. Raise all of you. Let's do this in this episode, dude. I'm ready. I know we're already 29 minutes in. Give me 6 more minutes, okay? I just want to see how it goes. 6 goddamn minutes. Okay, you go right here. I will not set them free. Actually, yeah, I guess. You're free to go, buddy. It's Ramadan. The ongoing war demands your full attention, and you and your men can no longer continue your fast. You will have to make up the lost days at a later date. Sure I will, buddy. Sure I will. Make that up at a later date. Your fast and observance of the holy month of Ramadan has ended. This is how you get out of Ramadan, right there. Just declare a war, bro. And since this is an invasion, doesn't that mean... It might be a limited invasion, meaning that if I enforce demands, yeah, it only takes or vassalize the titles in the Kingdom of Sindh. So there is no actually like just blobbing into all of this. That is not an option that we have right here, which is fair. Not gonna complain about that at any point. And I assume that he's getting Grand 8. Nothing so far, Jesus. This is gonna be big. My modest attempts to write poetry were never meant to be published in any way, but wherever I go, bards and minstrels are reciting or singing my poems. Beautiful. Love it. Ooh, and he's actually trying to siege me. What a madman. He has no chance of actually succeeding with that siege, and yet he is there. Yet he is there. There you go. So you take him out, then you come back, you immediately take the rest of the province there so we can finish this war as soon as possible. You know what? I'm already just going to bring you over. We can go for a second run of that. No problem there. The chaos surrounding the Battle of Amail, my men cornered Maharaja Ajaraya of Rajputana, who was flailing miserably with his axe. I'm told the poor man soiled himself as death came to claim him. Just killed him, dude. Ice cold. And now there's a kid. Kid on the throne. We could become rivals, and it would make her ambitious. You know what? I'm just going to make you patient. Beautiful. Now, my stats are lower, meaning that we can't actually have this many titles, but I think we'll be fine. I mean, let's be honest here. Cannot sail on rivers. Oh, that was religion specific. What a shame. What a shame indeed. Yeah, this is, I mean, this is an easy money war here, let me tell ya. An easy money war. And it just makes me think, gain 1 health, and you have been spending a lot of time outside training a trusty hunting dog. You find that the combination of daily physical exercise and fresh air are doing wonders for your health and constitution. Of course. And you know what? Absolutely marry her. What's the big deal? You are Shia. So am I. Beautiful. I think, honestly, the more I think about it, I think we might turn around and get the Jewish achievement on top of the ones that we're already hunting here. Young Ellen loves physical games and is developing a strong physique. Sure, become brave. Maybe. Would be nice. Let's try to take some more here, because we are, of course, not going to get all of the titles in the Kingdom of Sindh, seeing as I would have to siege all of them, and I just don't feel like it. But if I just, you know, go in here and siege some more top holdings, we will get those top holdings indeed, meaning that everything will be quite successful for the future administration of this region. What just happened to you, dude? See, I don't know what just happened there, but we're actually going to finish this war in this episode, and it is tremendously amazing. I love it. I absolutely do. You know what? I'm just going to take out the river here. What are the actual duchies in this province, I wonder? If I put my capital duchy right here, we would have a good one, even for the foreseeable future. Is that by any chance? Yes! Oh, this is beautiful. We will, like in Basra, we will change everything over here, and we will have a trade post. Yes. This is gorgeous. This is... Oh, wait, actually, no. No, actually, this is... Okay, this is perfect. No, everything is good. I was just worried there for a second about nothing at all. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, but now they are actually coming for us. Know what that means? Ooh, are you... Yeah, I was about to say, you're not gonna do that, are you? Yeah, fool. I think I can just cheese it again. I think I'm happy as well with what we have in terms of land. You know what? Let's just try it. There you go. 88%. And then I'm going to unite the armies here. Maybe I should... Oh, actually, I think we're going to be fine. Because now I can assault you down. Oh, this is going to be tough. But I think I'm going to assault it. I'm going to yeet my troops at the walls. There you go. 97%, and it is not done. Because we're missing, like, practically nothing. And yet, something. Oh, you know what? Absolutely come for me, son of a gun. Try me. Coward. Why would you... Oh, they actually won. No. Yo, this is terrible. This ain't good. This is the opposite of good. You could say. But we will do this in the next episode. I think we're still gonna win. I think this is an easy money win right here. I just underestimated them, okay? I thought I could just rush it. I shouldn't have, but we have the money. Fuck it, you know what? We're doing it in this episode. Let's do this. I'm ready. We have the money and we have the enthusiasm to go through with this no matter what. I think we're gonna pick up some horses here because they're gonna do some very, very big early damage against the enemy, which is always huge. We're just gonna go over there, that's fine. And I think, honestly, I think we're gonna pick up one more, maybe. We could borrow some money. You know what, actually, nah. We're not gonna pick up anything. Yeah, how are you doing? You are already, or still rather, withdrawing. A young talented artist from Basra proposes to paint an iconic portrait. Ah, sure. We haven't taken up a loan yet, so this is fine. My wife is pregnant. Wonderful. They are just re-sieging things right now. I don't want to take them like that. That would be foolish. Instead, I would like to just siege everything that they are currently... Ah, there they come, huh? Look, I'm gonna quickly take this. They're going into our territory? Why are they doing that? I mean, sure. You feel like it. I'm not going to challenge you on that. I hope they know that. Maybe they're even banking on it. Who knows? If they're coming for me here, I think we're going to have a decent time. 77%. We're at 79 now. I'm thinking... You're still full, so I can't actually take you. I could take these. But I don't want to play catch for too much longer with them. Yeah, they did try to come in there. Oh, who's actually going to take this? No, you know what? It's just, this is a good territory to actually fight in. I think I'm going to take that plains fight. Let's try this, okay? Let's try to take him out right here. I think we should have the upper hand, but you never know at the end of the day. So I'm just gonna try my best here to actually make this happen. You are an organizer. I don't think you're a flanker, so I'm gonna have you definitely on the flank. Star card. And then we just go in. Oh, I got a penalty? I got a penalty? Oh, and we still won. Oof. I got a penalty, but we still won, so I'm gonna take it. There you go. And now... Kingdom of Sindh. Oh, I need piety. Dude, next episode. Oh, this is a wild playthrough. Absolutely wild. Okay, in the next episode. Oh, what? I didn't actually take these? I only got this? Oh, that's disgusting. Alright, well. Oh, I hate that. I wanted this entire duchy. Look. I just rushed it a bit there, but holy moly, we demolished them. Thank you for tuning in. We are in India. We have arrived. What a very, very strange and land-grabbing episode this was. I will see you in the next episode. The Norse have arrived. Later, alligator.